a little bit too about the different, various struggles for liberation that are happening all over the world, especially in the developing world, right? Thinking about all the people who, be it through the methods that we use, be it through their own methods, so many people, so just holding some space to, think of them too, and how this love that we're generating here is being sent to them, because sometimes it can feel like there is a lack of that there. Also taking a second to make a shout out to the burn that we're all feeling, or at least I know I'm feeling right now. And in the days that I'm feeling sad and like my cell phone is like, giving me a pop-up and it's like, Hillary Clinton is expected to, and I'm like, I didn't ask you, but I don't know what the hell's going on with Google, but I don't know. My friend told me that we already won, and I think I believe him, like that. The way that the mainstream political dialogue, which usually doesn't matter, actually is starting to matter by like forcing politicians to say shit and talk about shit that usually they're not going to talk about. Thank you. So I was thinking about the hippie movement, the free love movement, and what was happening at that time, right? So here in San Francisco, this little 7x7 city, that has so much happen in it, and then right across the water in Oakland, and it was kind of this yin and yang of revolution, like the Black Panthers happening over there, and the free love happening over here, and in one way it's kind of the like, okay, this is what's wrong, and this is what we want, and like, pointing at the problem. Another side is talking about, we all want love, and this is the solution, and how, those things complete each other. And I also wanted to talk about like how there's some nuances that I feel like in history we skip over. One being that how, I actually had this really cool opportunity to meet Bobby Seale, who was one of the chairmen of the Black Panther Party. And he was telling me how the most dangerous, he's a dope guy, the most dangerous, the most threatening thing that they ever did, the thing that like had the president be like, all right, we need to kill these guys, this is not okay, was the free breakfast program, right? So it was them being out every day, bringing food and also music and healing and art and all this to their community where there was a lack of that. And also there were people marching around with shotguns. It was kind of this very interesting, double-sided, way of engaging in this movement, right? And that's often something that gets missed, right? We often think like this one was all that. And so I think that's a really interesting and important thing to recognize of how it already was integrated, but in history we often like are not told that part of the story, how free love was in the Black Panther Party movement, was in the the liberation struggles that people of color were fighting for, and the farm workers movements and all these different movements that were happening.
Speak on it.
Thank you. And then once again coming with this idea of nuances, and intersectionality is a word, I don't know if anyone's not heard of that one, but just the intersection between things, right? So often we're kind of told it's black and white, or it's male versus female, or it's straight versus gay, and definitely want to take a moment also to, hold space for and share some love to the community in Orlando and what they're going through, and also remembering how how constantly these kinds of tragedies that are always happening all over the world, how media will use them to divide us and to distract us, and once again not saying that we shouldn't be putting our attention there, we should be, but also just being aware, being aware of how how those things are used as a tool. So, speak on it. Thank you. It's tricky. It's tricky to talk about that one. So I wanted to share just kind of a last thing, and this is a little bit about my personal. And this is just a personal intersection, a personal nuance that I experience on a day-to-day. So my family comes from North Sudan. So North Sudan is where African and Arab world kind of meet, right? So something that's interesting is that where I grew up, or where my family rather come from, I grew up mostly here in the Bay Area. My people, or my ethnicity, is actually considered Arab. We're not considered black. And that doesn't mean that when I'm here in America, I'm not black. Clearly, if a cop pulled me over, I would be an African-American dude. But this experience of like getting on a plane, and then my race changing when I land in a different country, and coming back, right? Kind of started me thinking about like, wow, like, really how generated, how made up of a social construction is this thing, And it made me think about the hippie movement. It made me think about the free love movement, and it made me think about like what's actually happening there, right? People are talking about love, they're talking about the earth and reconnecting to the earth. I'm breaking it down, baby. Talking about the earth and connecting to the earth, talking about we are all one, talking about unity, hugging trees. I don't know if you know this, but in China, in traditional Chinese medicine, there's a Qigong practice where you hug a tree and you like share your energy with the tree as a way of grounding. So it's not, tree hugging is not new, it's not, but it's this reclamation that, this is my opinion, this is my theory, right? It's this reclamation that people, particularly people of European descent, who were taken and uprooted from their cultural context, from their ancestral home, and kind of used as this like colonial tool for like taking over another land, for reclaiming their indigenous heritage, for reclaiming the practices, reclaiming the ways of being with earth, the ways of being with themselves and the ways of being with each other that their ancestors practiced, that my ancestors practiced, that everybody here's ancestors practiced, right? And it made me think just about that, like that common ground, that common thread that we all have. And it makes me think about like, you know, indigenous people here and how like important it is to listen to their voices and to their wisdom, and how, you know, how beautiful it is that their culture is still connected to that common thread. So I want to kind of end with this, is just get a hand raised thing. Has anyone ever felt like they've been denied access to their ancestral heritage? You know, like been denied access to the story of their ancestors, you know? Yeah, and just looking around, as people of all ethnicities, people of all backgrounds who can feel that, right? Anyone ever feel like they've had experiences where, because of their race, because of their gender, because of their class, you know, because of whatever other label, they were unable to engage in a conversation or a dialogue or a situation or an experience that they really wanted or felt was right for them, right? Yeah, we're all kind of feeling that too. So here's my last hypothesis. Okay, this is something that I notice in a lot of my friends, is as people move through this like process of wanting to get down more into this movement, right? Sometimes people go through, I would love to right after, yeah. I just notice my friends and I notice myself going through these stages. So this is the last little nugget here. The first stage that I feel like a lot of us experience is guilt, right? For whatever privilege we have. So me as a male, I felt a lot of guilt for being a dude. You know, once I like recognized patriarchy, and I'm like, okay, it's not my fault, you know. Well, I thought it was my fault in a lot of ways. I'd like walking in and like, man, my male privilege is fucking up everything. I don't know if everyone has ever felt that issue with some other privilege that they may carry, be it race or class or whatever. So that's stage one often, and I think it's okay to go through that. Sometimes when we get stuck in that though, it doesn't make it's not very progressive. The second stage I see and I felt myself go through is the savior complex, or the martyr stage, right? So it's like, okay, so it's like, it's not my fault, it's everyone else's fault, and I need to go stop them, I need to go fix this, I'm gonna go to Africa, and I'm gonna build a school right now, you know, or I'm gonna go like, and tell all these white people about how, you know, they need to do this or do that, or tell these, you know, all these other males how they're screwing up everything. Those are some extreme examples, but after we get over the guilt, sometimes we want to fix everything, but sometimes it ends up being like trying to hijack their movement, right? It's like gay people, I need to tell you as a straight man how gay people are being oppressed right now. You know, it's like, I can't, it's not necessarily my place. Step 3, this is a tricky word. Some people use the word ally. I think that's a word that's kind of like, has a lot of weirdness around it, because sometimes people, I don't know if it's necessarily a label, more like a process, like allyship as a process, but it's like, okay, you know, I want to work with you. And the reason that I say it's a step is because I think it's like almost being to this 4th step and this last step, and this is really where I'm done. I feel like I said I was done 3 times, is solidarity. Those are my favorite words, right? But how can we maybe asking ourselves how even now when we're like experiencing this love and sharing these wonderful vibes and like sending it out into the ether space all over the universe, how can we be in our day-to-day with recognizing our own struggle and our own path and our own privileges and our own journey? How can we be standing in solidarity with the movements and the struggles of other people? So it's like, how can I, as an African-American male, you know, mostly heterosexual, like, how can I, like, stay in my zone and in my experience, but then also, like, be, you know, stand in solidarity with the women in my life, or with, you know, queer people in my life, etc. Or how can I, as a white male, you know, this is a lot of my friends who experience this, like, how can I, like, engage in movement and we be in solidarity with other people who have different, like, sets of privileges and power, etc., and still, you know, stay in my, you know, it's all of us staying in our own flow and being able to flow together and weave it in that way. So, yeah.
Eliminating the story of separation.
Ashe, yes. You wanted to speak to it, brother?
Right on that. Yeah, something you said. My name is Michael, and something you said just really resonated with me. You know, it's like we're not going out to like get this other, right? Because once we've thought that, we've already lost, right? They say that the most successful social movements, right? You know, whatever it is not going to be otherizing people. We're not in the business of you and I. We're not in the business of us versus them, right? It's we all together, right? That's how we win this movement.
Break it down, baby.
Yeah. And it's always been like that. They like you said, when they turned against the Black Panthers was when they started giving kids lunch. Right, when they turned against MLK was when he opened his consciousness and said, now I'm fighting for all people, not just African American civil rights. Right? Because when you break down that separation, that's what's dangerous. And what's going to be most important in this moment, right, in this historical moment right now, because we're feeling the burn and we've got people on that train for that guy who I shall not name because I'm not going to give him any more free media attention, right? Just compost that, right? Because we've got to get people to see something, that these divisions, black and white, this is all in the mind, like this other gay person. No, they're just being gay for you. That's the gay part of you outside of yourself. Right? They are not separate from you. They are not other from you. That is what solidarity is. And we're going to heal each other because when I hurt, you hurt. That's what Mr. Bernie Sanders said. Right? When I hurt, you hurt. So we're all in here together. Right? And we are all here to win it for all of us. Right? And so a friend of mine, a poet, he said, you see these signs around. If you see something, say something. Well, he flips that around. He says, if you say something, see something. What would it be like if you were to say something that could make someone else see something? That's what we got to do in this moment. We got to help people see that there is no separation, that there is no other to fight against.
Would anyone else like to bless the mic real quick?
There's a good book that you guys are just pointing out on. I don't know if any of you have heard of this particular book called The More Beautiful World Our Hearts Know Is Possible by Charles Eisenstein. It talks a lot about on what they've talked about. So yeah, I'm not even going to go further, but if you guys want to look into that more in depth, that's a fantastic book on that.
Hell yeah. Thank you. Thank you all for just giving me a second to share some of my thoughts, my heart. Yeah, let's enjoy some more beautiful music and let us keep engaging in this movement. Maybe less as a fight and more of a healing journey. How we can heal ourselves, our relationships with each other, our relationship with the earth. Yeah. And feel free to talk to me if you have any thoughts or questions. Sometimes it can be intimidating to be like, oh. Oz Beaches. The next band coming up is the wonderful Oz Beaches. So let's make some noise for them as they prepare themselves to bless us with their magical music.
bit how you started your paintings and what inspired you to do them? And
Yeah, so my paintings are based on my panic disorder. I mostly do self-portraits because I'm trying to like explore more what my feelings are with my disorder. And I also want people to know how it really is, because there's still an stigma of what panic disorder and anxiety disorder and all these disorders are. Most people think like, I mean, it is a mental illness, but it doesn't really mean you're crazy. Like most of people just think. I was actually just talking to someone right now, and they told me, what's your trigger for your panic? And I said, I don't really have a trigger. I just have a chronic allergy to my thoughts. So, yeah, I'm basically allergic to my thoughts. And that's how I want to express on my canvases. I want to show like the connection between your mind and your body through feelings, like that interaction with how you see reality, and how you walk through reality and start feeling like it's not really real, but you start like dividing it in shapes and colors and light and dark. Actually, right now I'm working in like a series of paintings, which is a little bit more abstract. And it's like I'm deconstructing the into just like colors and shapes, and like how you feel isolated from the reality because you're like so into your thoughts of, please don't let me have a panic attack right now. I'm still like trying to figure out my technique. I stopped painting for almost 2 years, so I'm like coming back. I had like during those years, like I had all these ideas. I'm working on how to develop them and how to like show them. And since I'm working with something very like delicate, because there's a lot of people like me, especially in this generation, there's so many people like with anxiety or depression or like all these kind of things. So I feel like I need to do it right. I need to like express it right and express like how I really feel about it.
To be here, Backyard Paradise. Third time they've done this, man. It's only my first time, but this is awesome. Here we go. This song's called Dive. Scotty gets ready. You doing good? Derek's doing good, guys. Everybody, Derek's doing good! Yeah, Derek is feeling good. Love Derek. Ready? Did you have to cut it over? Yeah, guys. This is beautiful. Let's get groovy. Dive into my loving, baby. Dive into my loving, baby. Dive. Be afraid of nothing, baby. Dive into my loving.
you, thank you.
Did you have to cut it open?
Yeah, guys. It's beautiful. Let's get groovy. Dive into my loving, baby. Dive into my loving, baby. Dive. Be afraid of nothing, baby. Dive into my loving, baby. Dive into my loving, baby. Dive. Afraid of nothing, baby. Dive. I'm seeing red. I'm seeing red. Dive into my love, baby. Dive into my love, baby. Dive over the edge and just go down, 'cause I'm seeing red. Oh yeah. I'm seeing red. I'm seeing red. Yeah, again. I made up my mind. I'm finally gonna find my way to the top. Oh yeah. I made up my mind. I said I ain't gonna fall behind. I ain't gonna stop. I ain't gonna stop. Oh no!
Yeah, thank you, thank you.
I want you so baby. I want you. I want you so bad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me mad. I want you. I want you so bad, baby. I want you. I want you so bad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me mad. I want you. I want you so bad. I want you. I want you so bad. It's driving me mad. It's driving me mad. I want you. I want you so bad, babe. I want you. I want you so bad. She's so she's so bad, I want you so bad, it's driving me mad, it's driving me mad, yeah, yeah. I want you, you know what? I want you so bad, I want you so bad, it's driving me mad, it's driving me mad. She's so guys, where are the old folks? Stick around. Thank you, Kate, Julian. This is all incredible. Thank you so much.
Western mainstream world is not without the word San Francisco. Alright? Yeah, raise it up. This is a true legacy that we're talking about. All part of it right now. You know, like, who's the first to mass produce LSD? Not you, but Owsley Stanley. What's the black man? Owsley Stanley, you know, Owsley Stanley was the guy that mass-produced LSD, millions and millions of doses, essentially giving it out for free and selling it just depending on how good you were with this guy. And this boy basically disseminated into the masses, those who were moving here from all over the world to Asbury, now have the medication to simply turn off all of those switches that mainstream status quo had put on them. They ran away from it for a reason. They came out here, Owsley Stanley was to produce all of LSD. Who was the first to create the first publicity stunt for LSD? Timothy Leary, excellent. Before that, it was Ken Kesey. Ken Kesey's Merry Pranksters was like this Technicolor school bus that went across all the suburbia of the United States. And everybody was just driving us the entire time, spreading this word.
So I guess the beauty, what I was talking about with Ken Kesey is that it's always called the acid test, right? It was, can you pass the acid test? And what was so lovely about that is that Americans are very obsessed with like being unique and stuff, and proving we can do things. So we're like, can you pass the test? We're like, hell yeah, I can pass the test. Just give me that acid and I'll pass it. And then you drop the acid and you're just like, wait a second, there is no test. This is no test. Like, it's too late at that point, so you're tripping balls and then you're like technically getting your mind blown. And on to ruining the SAT test. And so what's cool about that is that obviously the Grateful Dead becomes like sort of this incredible backdrop to it all, right? And what I'm noticing today is that, like, I just did this tour this morning in Asbury. When I walked over here talking about this history and how vibrant it was, and I saw that still alive, it's very, very much still prevalent. And we're on today, it's kind of continuing the consciousness by all the vibes that are getting created right now.
The music that you make, and the things that come out of your mouth, and the things that you wear, and the complete defiance of the mainstream status quo trying to oppress you, telling you what gender you are, telling you what you should believe in.
Which CD should support, you know?
Which CD should support. which ball you should be grabbing. Who was the first to create an LSD lifestyle soundtrack? San Francisco, you know, you got Jefferson there, and you got the Grateful Dead. Thank you, brother.
You know, another like pretty radical parallel I would draw is that the fact that it sounds really good up here, which I already pointed out to Mazin earlier, like this is like a really incredible sound. Give it up for the sound guy real quick. So one thing setting us apart from the 60s is that it sounds way better here than it did in the 60s. The PAs were horrible, and then the only reason that they don't suck anymore is because Alex Stanley, the dude who pioneered LSD and was producing it on a huge scale, happened to also be like an electrical genius as well. And he was so obsessed with the Grateful Dead because they would play at all the acid tests and they were setting the vibes. And then he was like, you guys need to sound better. And so then he made this PA system where he could plug guitars and mics into it, and then have little monitors for the band to listen to themselves. So there's a lot of musicians here. Monitors didn't exist before the 60s. And that's all because of Alex Stanley. That's another huge thing that we still have to thank for.
And thanks to Alex Stanley, especially being the roadie and the soundman for the Grateful Dead, do we have the possibility of having music festivals? Yes, the Grateful Dead and Alex Stanley's inventions of good live music and open spaces made music festivals possible, essentially popularizing the idea of a psychedelic commune here in an open space, in a natural setting. That would be the birth of music festivals for rock and for all of the rest, Burning Man and every other festival you can think of. This is all part of that same legacy, the same history.
Totally, and as a result of all that, you can have a huge community of people that are obsessed with one artist who can see them at the same time. Talking about Deadheads, like the original super, you know, like groupies and followers. If it weren't for Deadheads, we wouldn't have Believers today, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So we have him to thank for Justin Bieber, basically.
Yeah, absolutely. Also, the last thing I want to point out is that we also have, thanks to the hippies, the fucking internet. Yeah, seriously. Ex-hippies who left San Francisco because of Summer of Love, man, Peyton Ashbury dead to you, and there's too many millions of motherfuckers with like their like hippie kids with the long hair and waves and shit. That was a real thing. And so they left, they went out to the suburbs and they got way more conservative, which sucks. Don't do that, please. But also, they decided to nerd out on computers. Yes, and this was in Silicon Valley. And they decided to, boo-boo, but you wouldn't even know about this event if it wasn't the internet. You know what I'm saying? So, okay, this would allow the message of what was born here, that we all know and we continue to embody, to disseminate around the world, to be able to communicate with people around the world. And the possibilities are endless, of course, and where that's going to go. Of course, there's some evils to it, yeah. There's a lot of evils and disgusting abuses of human beings and drugs that are in Ashbury. Not all of it's just beautiful rainbows and butterflies, you know, but it's important. And all this history is to say that y'all are just beautiful extensions of this legacy, of this history. And I want you all to know that this is really important, that no conversation about psychedelic consciousness can be said in Western mainstream culture without San Francisco. We are the final frontier, next generation of who's keeping this alive. So remember that. Next time that you smile at a passerby, next time you get drunk in a park, next time that you decide to fucking hula hoop naked, you know what I mean? You are living the continuation of the evolution of our humanity. So I want to thank you.
tell me, how did it all start and what was your involvement?
Yeah, so I work with Loco Tranquilo, local San Francisco mission-based band, and a few months back we wanted to just gather all the bands and all the contacts and all the community that we've been making around the band and throw a backyard party. So we kind of came up with this idea and we just recruited all of our friends to come and play that were all in these bands we've been playing with and seeing out. And now it's just kind of transformed. This is our third one, and we have 7 bands today and 8 different artists and food and drink. The Anchor's team donating a bunch of beer by right with our produce. So we're just like trying to keep it very local and really be in the expressive mindset.
Are you going to be moving this around other backyards?
Yeah, so far we've had it in the Mission, on Deviz, and then here. So our next one, who knows, we're always looking for more backyards. We would like to keep it going throughout the city, not just in a specific neighborhood.
Right, I totally understand.
Yeah.
Well, thank you very much for your time, and I'll be back next time.
Absolutely, I hope so.
Great.
Okay, wow, hey, we got sound. Cool, so we'll just go, you know. It's in God's hands now. All right, what's up? We're Hungry Skinny. And we're gonna be your dad from now on, so happy Father's Day to us. This first one is called Dark Water. Draws me in. Used to be contented with the land, but I could never feel like that again. So I went to the ocean and a local midnight. The sea is such a mirror when the moon is so bright. I wanna pass something that just doesn't feel right. And I'm helpless tonight. My back to the light. I'm helpless tonight. likes a lover boy. Nobody likes a lover boy. So everlasting, gonna walk on water. Nobody likes a lover boy. The blood time, every time you come around. Nobody likes a lover boy. Nobody likes a lover boy. Nobody likes a lover boy. Joy ain't no place for a firefly. Joy ain't no place for a firefly. Oh, 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 let it go. Oh, 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 let it go. Let it go.
tell anybody else. Never chew gum while you're playing. Alright, that was Color Mio. Yeah, that song is saying, what are you doing that you're not getting closer? Have a question to your own mind. Yeah, what am I not getting closer? Las Flores. Craig Jacobs.